it's White the Nerd, and today I will be reviewing Pizza Man Returns. And I actually really like this one, but if you want to check out Pizza Man Returns, I'll have it in the link below. So yeah, let's just get started on the review. This might be a long one. The weird thing is that this one actually kind of takes a dark turn. Like, first, Pizza Man, the original, or Pizza Delivery, whatever, was very funny. But this one is like horror. So, like a prequel to a sequel, changing, and prequel as comedy, and the sequel to the prequel is horror. So I guess it's comedy / horror, but that's the weird thing about it. But Pizza Man Returns does the horror really good. It does like the horror, like suspense or mysterious. That's what kind of horror I like mysterious horror. And I really like how they do the horror in Pizza Man Returns. They just do the horror really good. And it's just very intense, or as you should say, suspense. It's a very suspense one. And it's like, well, basically, at the end of it, it keeps you waiting for, keeps you hanging. It keeps you hanging for Pizza Man, the final chapter, which already came out, which I'll be reviewing it after this one. It keeps you hanging. And I really like about that. It just keeps you hanging. And that's what I just really like about it. And I just really like Pizza Man Returns because it just does the horror awesome. I mean, if I ever had to make a Pizza Man sequel, this is what the horror would be. And I just really like how they do the horror for Pizza Man Returns because it fits perfectly. That's why I like it so much. I just really like Pizza Man Returns. But if I had to compare Pizza Man and Pizza Man Returns, it's going to be really, really hard because Pizza Man is kind of like comedy. And Pizza Man Returns is horror. It's just kind of weird. So, it's just weird. So, how am I going to compare those two? I don't know. Sometimes I think that Pizza Man is better. Sometimes I think Pizza Man Returns is better. Actually, right now I'm thinking that Pizza Man is probably better, just because I just think it's really funny and enjoyable. But again, Pizza Man Returns does not get old like Pizza Man. But it just doesn't get old. You could just watch it as much time as you could, and it will never get old. But I really love Pizza Man Returns because of its horror, its eerie horror, or suspense horror, or suspense, or intense. That's why I just really like it. So, if you want to check out Pizza Man Returns, I will have a link in the description below if you want to check out that video. So, yeah, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and bye.